Now in the first main bar, a lot of information there. You can see that it starts with a thick line, thin line and 2 dots, which is the start of a repeat. We're going to come back to this later on. Now we have E, finger 4, so it's button 4, okay, and it's on the push, and it's a crotchet, so it's held for the first beat, and then you return to the C that you played in the pickup bar, come back to that E, pull out to get the F, keep pulling, come back to button 3, finger 3 for the D, and then back to the F. So it's E, C, E on the push, fingers 4, 3, 4, and F, D, F on the pull, fingers 4, 3, 4. So you've got, and you can see the dagger sign underneath the first F note, so you sound that just by reversing the bellows. You don't have to repress the button. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Now, you can see push, 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 pull, 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 so you can see the direction of the bellows. Always try and keep the Melodeon fairly square. Don't let it sort of drop down. You know, keep it sort of upright. And have your thumb ready on the air button. I'll talk about that a little bit later on. Okay, make sure your hand goes through comfortably. Now, right at the bottom underneath it says capital letter C, small letter C, capital letter F, small letter F. That's the bass, that's the left-hand side. And you can see this in the other camera. The basses are expressed as capital letters, and the chords are lowercase letters. So capital letter C is button 2 from the top, pushed in. So the C bass is button 2, second button down, push, finger 2, and the C chord, the little c, is button number 1, push, finger 1. So the way I do it is I have 4 fingers, so I have 4 buttons, so I have 1 finger per button. Now a lot of people don't do that, they use 3 fingers or sometimes just 2. I think it makes for a more logical way of playing using 4 fingers, and if you're starting out on this, I would definitely recommend doing it this way. So C bass, C chord, and then go down to buttons 4 and 3, okay, pulling, and that gives you F bass and F chord. Incidentally, if you push on those buttons, you get F bass and F chord as well. Mainly in this song, it's on the pull, okay? And you can see, if you look at the notes above, where those basses occur. So the C bass goes with the E note in the right hand, okay? The C chord goes with the C that follows it. Then you have an E note on the right hand without any bass. Then you pull out and you get the F note on the right hand with the F bass. And then the D note on the right hand with the F chord. Return to the F. So it's all nice and tidy, isn't it? Okay? You tend to keep the basses fairly short. You don't really sustain them like this. It's nice and staccato. Okay? And then in bar number 2, starts like bar number 1. Now for the first time you use G bass, G chord, and that's buttons 2 and 1 but on the pull. G bass, G chord, finger 2, finger 1, as you run where it's up geographically but down in pitch. D, B, G. Right, the D is button 3, we played that already, on the pull, finger 3. The B is underneath the ledger line, and that's the second button, pull, finger 2. And the lowest note in this bar, the G, is in the space underneath the second ledger line on the pull. So the D, B, G is all in a row, all on the pull. It's actually a G major chord if you think of it that way, broken up into its component parts as you play the G bass and the G chord. Right, let's take that from the beginning, shall we? And I would count that 4, a 1, 2, a 3, 4, a 1, 2, a 3, a 4. Although it's written 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4.